How's it going, everybody? I'm Ryan Welch. I'm with Triple J, John Jefferson Jr. It's Enter Code Reviews, and we're already we're already halfway through the year of 2021, which is kind of
No, we're
crazy.
not.
Yeah,
Don't say that.
it's
You
June
shut your filthy
16th.
mouth. How dare you?
It's June 16th. It's what the calendar says, man.
It's lying.
Okay. All right. Yes, time is a construct. It's not real. It's not
It's
real.
an illusion. It's all in your head.
That's right. That's right. No, we. Okay.
Wow.
So, real side note, on
John has technical difficulties.
on the Microsoft Surface, the little stand is not the best. So, anyway,
So-
that's fine. So we're
I can't
here.
be perfect.
That's right. That's right. For this video, we wanted to do something just a little bit different. We wanted to go and just take some time and kind of do favorites of the 2021 toy lines. Kind of look at just the things that we have, found this year so far, and our favorite ones. So we each have a top 5 list. Make sure to leave a comment. Let us know what you think of our lists. If you guys have a favorite, comment below and tell us, because we would definitely want to hear it from you guys.
Yes. Always like and subscribe. And
Always.
talk to us. We want to hear back from you guys.
We do. It helps. It helps drive the channel. So leave some comments. Go on our social media pages. You know what to do. So
Hit
Ready-
the subscribe and share with your friends.
we're gonna get the DMCA strike now. It's like, nope, it's too close. That's too close. All right, so let's go. We're gonna start with our number 5 on our list.
Okay.
I'll go first, and then you go, and we'll just kind of
Okay.
go one at a time. Okay. All right.
You, me, you, him, me, you. with-
So, number 5 on my list of favorite figures of 2021 so far,
Ooh.
we got Macho Man Randy Savage, the Ultimate Edition.
Ooh.
Yes.
Wait, you even opened yours yet?
No, I'm keeping it
wrong with
pristine.
you?
I'm keeping it pristine in the box. If you haven't seen the video already, we already opened this a few weeks ago. Macho Man is one of my favorite wrestlers, and I love that they have this Ultimate Edition with a couple extra, with an extra head. He's got the cowboy hat and the sunglasses. And I like the posability with these Mattel figures. They're, at least for the ones we've opened up, the joints aren't like super stiff or anything like that. They are ready to get out of the box, and you can pose them and play with them. So that's my
Ready
number
to
5.
go.
That's right. That's right. So that's my
You know
number
what
5.
he's missing, though, right?
What's that?
What do you think he's missing?
A belt.
It's just a little white cup. I mean, the belt, too.
Oh, are you talking about like 5 little creams of the crop? Just takes them out of his hand, sleight of hand.
Just balanced it on his head.
That'll be the next edition. Because
No, I mean-
Macho Man will always have a figure. Always.
This is true.
That's
For
right.
sure.
Okay, man. Number 5 for you. What's your number 5?
All right. My number 5, actually, it's a two-parter.
A 2-parter.
Yes.
Ah.
So we got Dark Knight's Metal Batman with the Bat Cycle.
Excellent.
I know these didn't come together, but they work together. And obviously, it's an expensive purchase, but I feel like I had to have this. I'm not a huge Batman fan, but I like the detail in it. I mean, the detail in that, like we've shown on our review that we did on this one. The bat sign, nope, on that one. Ha! The wheel there.
There you
It
go.
just fits right. And the nice thing I've liked about this is like you can put any figure you want on it. It doesn't have to be Batman. It should be Batman, but if you want to experiment, that's okay.
Yeah. Vehicles that fit a 6-inch or 7-inch figure are very hard to come by. So you gotta get them when they show up. That's a good one. Really, really good option. I like that one a lot. You ready for my number 4?
I'm curious to see which ones we have the same, so let's go.
So, number 4, I'm going to a galaxy far, far away, and I'm actually hitting up the cardback Obi-Wan Kenobi. Okay?
Ooh, okay.
So,
okay.
this is going to be the issue. See if I can get details. The
There it is.
thing about this is the detail on the face, the face sculpt is insanely accurate. I get, you're probably thinking, well, I mean, it's got this like reddish robe and it's got the weird plastic thing. It's one of the 50th anniversary celebration guys, and they, were trying to recreate the Kenner look, right? And so when the Kenner toys first came out, Obi-Wan was kind of rough. But he had like the plastic thing, to kind of represent. So I don't mind the color. I think it's awesome. It's a throwback, which is really cool. But that face sculpt, I mean, Sir Alec Guinness is an awesome actor and just so memorable. For me, growing up, watching Obi-Wan Kenobi and seeing that face sculpt, like that was an automatic win for me. So,
oh yeah,
that's my number 4.
You remember back in the day with the Kenner figures where they didn't have like an actual like interchangeable lightsaber like these?
Yes.
Like you just had the little like extender thing and it was attached to their hand.
Yeah, it's like it's got like a stub and it's like the lightsaber's like in the stub and you're like,
yeah. And you're like, get up. And then
Yeah.
I remember I had one and like I don't know if like when you're kids you put things in your mouth and I think it had too much saliva so it wouldn't come out anymore. And I think I just threw it away because I was mad at it.
You got mad at it? Oh my gosh.
I had anger issues, okay?
And luckily, collectibles and toys have come a long way in the design and implementation department. So, that one I will open up eventually, but I mean, just the face sculpt is insane. That's why number 4 for me.
Okay. Well, my number 4 is more than meets the eye. So all are one. Are you feeling what I'm putting out right now?
I'm feeling real hot right now.
Little hot.
There he is. There he is. And you still got him in your action pose, which is amazing.
Yes. Like, I'm still impressed that I transformed this, off camera without instructions. Because like the little kid in me was like, ooh. And I love, when we did the review on this, I mentioned Hot Rod is probably one of my favorite characters because the Transformers movie is so iconic with my youth. Like, I can still watch that to this day, as cheesy as it is, probably, regurgitate the whole movie and just feel like, oh, I'm watching it for the first time.
Yeah.
Even though the animation and everything is outdated. But I love, the detail in Rodimus's face. Well, Hot Rod before he becomes Rodimus. And I love that, his hands interlock with the matrix of leadership there.
That's so cool.
It's so pretty. If you guys can see back there, he's got the stand above my shelf. Right. So, in all his glory.
Now, Hasbro announced a while back kind of not a special edition, but like a different version of Hot Rod that sold out super quick, unfortunately. But keep us updated.
It.
Why not?
He was like 80 bones, bro.
If we get 10 more likes, then he has to, and subscribers, then he has to buy it.
Give me 20 more subscribers and I will buy it.
Okay, fair enough.
No pressure on you guys.
No.
But yes, if you want me to buy all the pretty things, then we need more subs.
You gotta share out, man. Share out with your friends. we would appreciate it. Okay, number 3 for me. Number 3, I'm sticking to the Black Series, and I am going with another Obi-Wan Kenobi. So,
oh, look at you.
I know. This one was a pain in the butt to find, but it's worth it. Like, the reason why I like this is I think it's so cool how they just gave a Jedi some battle armor. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Having him, obviously, Clone Wars, there was some fighting going on, and so Kenobi had to protect himself.
You got to suit up. You
got to suit up. So it's honestly one of my favorite looks for Obi-Wan. I think that's all those battles that he fought. I just love the armor pieces and how it just fits seamlessly with the robe. Obviously, he's got his lightsaber. He's ready to battle. He's ready to take on the Separatists. So. Unfortunately, yes, it's a Target exclusive, but I really liked this one a lot. So, and there's my son in the background.
He had to make a cameo,
Of course he did. So that's my number 3, actually.
So my number 3, don't get mad at me for where I placed this figure, because you probably like this one higher on your list than I do.
Okay.
But, I'm gonna go, not Yo Joe, but Cobra.
Okay.
And another Target exclusive.
Yes.
Kind of
Yes.
hard to find. The one that caught us off guard. Major
Uh-huh.
Blood.
There he is. There he is.
Like this figure, like when we did the review, like it snuck up on us. Like it showed up on eBay for like what, 6 Gs?
Something like that. It kept
Something like
fluctuating,
that.
and they kept canceling
Yeah.
it and putting it back up. It was insanity.
And it's like, dude, it's a $20 figure, but we had no announcement. It just surprised us. Like
Yep.
all these other reviewers were showing it, and luckily we were able to get our hands on some, so we both have one, which is nice.
Yeah.
But I just love, like, there are some reuses there in the figures, but you got to do that with the Massive Toy line. But
Yes.
the metal arm is like the selling point for me.
Yep.
Like the detail, the articulation there, and also, if I can get it out, like his giant gun.
Yes.
Like that's just so pretty.
His big
And
old
it's just
revolver.
a little bit of silver.
Yeah.
He doesn't need a lot of detail on it. Like that sleek black on there is just great. And like you see again the detail in his face there. He probably could have ranked higher, but when I say my other two, you'll see why he wasn't as high, just because of who I am.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Well, you'll see. Well, you'll see. Maybe he will end up on my list. Maybe not. I don't know.
Ooh.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
So number 2. This is my number 2. And this was, in case my parents look at me and question my spending habits. This was a birthday gift, so this was not purchased. But the Turtles in Disguise 4-pack. That's my number 2. Yeah. So
Interesting, because I thought that'd be your number 1.
not at the price point, my friend. I can't.
Okay,
I can't put it
okay.
at number 1 when it's when it's that expensive. So a NECA figure. Oh, good night, Aiden. So a NECA figure usually runs about $30. So having 4 of them in here and a bunch of accessories, yes, this will run you, if you can find it. This will run you about $125, and it's Target exclusive.
It's about 130 after tax.
You got to take tax in there. However, it's
Sam need his money.
if you don't have any of the cartoon versions of the Turtles, this pack is perfect because you can just take off the disguises if you really want to, and you have Turtles right there, ready to go. But the accessories are super funny. They got the masks, they got the hat, different types of pizza, which cracks me up, the boom box in the corner. You do get quite a bit of things in here. The only reason it wouldn't be number 1 for me is just the price point. It's just, that's a lot of dough. It's a lot of dough to ask people to purchase. So, including those who bought it for me for my birthday. They weren't supposed to do
You're welcome.
that. So,
It's because we love you.
too much money. Too much money. Yeah. Yes. It was too much money.
Not to imitate you, but it's funny. I guess we kind of think a lot alike, because my number 2 actually is the same. Turtles in
Whoa!
Disguise.
Yes.
I was lucky to get one of my own, thanks to David and the Utah Toy Hunter group.
David's a good
Was able
dude.
to snag a separate one.
Yeah.
But, again, I love all the accessories in here, like, the skateboard, the outfits here, you take it off, you have the turtles, like you said. So It's like more than just the 4 turtles. Like, you have them in their disguises, but then if you want to do, like, the classic cartoon, then you've got that as well.
And the
this will go-
the interchangeable mouthpieces and the face pieces too. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
It's hard to see back there, but like that, it's in there.
Well, I mean, you look at the back, you've got them all trenched out. You got the faces there.
Mm-hmm.
Accessories. Mikey, of course, gets a skateboard.
Obviously.
And it's just, the interchangeability there. And I like that this could be used as like a backdrop if you wanted. So multi-purpose with the case as well.
There you go.
Stay tuned. We will review these on the channel at some point or another.
Yes.
We just haven't gotten around to it yet. Hashtag Dad Life.
Yeah,
as
that's
we always
right.
talk about.
That's right. Yeah, it's what's see, now I'm curious about your number 1, because I was thinking you would put that for your number 1, but you know what? That's
See?
okay. We're about to find out. Number one. Yes. Number 1's Major Blood. Yes, yeah. So I mainly collect Joes because growing up, Joes they were my thing. My parents were very kind and got me all kinds of GI Joes for birthdays, Christmas. Yeah, they hooked me up with GI Joes all the time. So I mainly been collecting the GI Joe Classified, and you already covered a lot of the reasons, but for me, just the detail on him looks so cool, especially with the metal arm. Like you said, with the revolver, it's one of the more unique weapons. Usually with these, yes, you reuse parts. You also sometimes reuse weapons. This was a unique weapon that you have. And then the detailing on the face, like he's very iconic. One thing to mention is I'm thinking, like, in looking at the Target app, he's been coming in a whole lot more than any of the other Cobra Island figures. So does that mean positive things in the future? I don't know. We have
hoping, fingers crossed.
We have Barbecue coming soon, and we have Breaker and his motorcycle. So fingers crossed. And they're reissuing some of the old Cobra Island figures, so I can finally, hopefully, get the Cobra Island Cobra Trooper. I know. Fingers crossed.
Because that's the only one you need, and then you have them all.
And I got them all. So it's I love the Classified series, but at least this year, right? Because we kind of wanted to keep with the theme of just our favorites from this year. This is definitely the best one out of this year's crop. So I definitely
like it. If we do this again and like our favorite figures of all time, I got a whole different list.
Yes.
If we're sticking to things this year, my number one actually shouldn't surprise you, given kind of like you knowing me. But I might be throwing you a curveball, because what do you think I'm going for? Am I going Star Wars? Am I going Power Rangers? Am I going G.I. Joe? Am I going superhero?
I think you're going Power Rangers, but I'm not sure which one. I don't know.
Guess what?
Maybe Green Ranger.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
Show it up then. Let's go. What do you got?
My number one is Jon Stewart.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because this, I feel like McFarlane redeemed themselves, because we had the Justice League Unlimited Jon Stewart, which bugs me because his legs were like toothpicks. He was super top heavy. I get it was the cartoon style, but you couldn't really pose him. This one, they made up for it because, the detail on the face is there. You've got more articulation.
Show the constructs. Do you have the constructs with you? That for me is the best part, is the constructs. Oh no, I threw you for a loop.
I wasn't ready.
I know.
Wasn't ready.
Do you have your sealed one right there?
I do, actually.
There we go.
There's the constructs. So he's got his backpack. He's got his gun. He's got his little armor that he puts on there. The thing that's interesting about the Green Lanterns, and I like this kind of about Jon Stewart, is like their contracts play to like their background, like who they are. So Jon Stewart being, an architect in Army, that's a lot of military weapons.
Yeah.
Kyle Rayner was artistic. He was a cartoonist, so a lot of humor in that. Hal Jordan was a pilot, so you got the ships and things like that. So I just like that. And yeah, he's my number one for this year. Okay. Can you believe it? I threw you a curveball. You weren't ready, sucker!
No, I wasn't ready. I mean, it's a good figure. I was just a little surprised. No, but I mean, it makes sense. You are a Green Lantern fan. You love yourself the Green Lantern.
I do.
No, yeah, the animated one is so funny because, like, I get that you're trying to be accurate, but maybe in some cases you shouldn't be that accurate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Put some beefier, get some thicker legs, man. Put some thickness on them thighs for that animated version. Because, he's very top heavy.
Put some meat on him.
I know, right? I think at some point towards probably the end of the year, maybe fall, we'll do our top 10 overall. I know you have a few more Jon Stewarts, so I'll be kind of curious as to where they might fall in place.
Are you preluding to something that might be showing up on the channel at some time?
It's up to you, man. It's your precious.
Back there behind me.
It's your precious. That's the thing. Do you really want to open it?
I mean, they don't know what it is. All they see is the symbol. So,
okay. All right.
I mean, I would do it for you guys. I mean,
it's an accurate Green Lantern. So when John puts his wedding ring up to it, he'll get some powers. So, You know, maybe we'll show
I
it
got
off. Maybe
powers.
not.
I can fly, bro.
Yeah, I know you can. How else? I mean, with all the traffic, you got to get to work somehow.
Shh.
Oh, yeah, sure.
They're not supposed to know my secret.
Well, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in and watching. We really appreciate it. Again, if you could like the video, share with your friends, leave a comment. What are some of your favorite figures from this year so far? There's been a lot, you know, and so your list is probably going to be way different than ours. So let us know what's been your favorites. What have you been enjoying? What have you been collecting? And we have a whole nother half of the year to enjoy and lots of things coming out.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah, watch out for your wallets, everybody. All right, we hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching this. We'll see you next time.